My mother-in-law told me real men make all the decisions without asking anyone. I ended up making every decision without asking until she begged me to stop being the man she demanded. Marriage advice is my personal nightmare. Once someone weaponizes it to attack my partnership, they're getting exactly what they asked for. 5 years of my mother-in-law criticizing my modern marriage, I'd been respectful. Then this traditionalist tyrant cornered me at Thanksgiving and gave me the opportunity I didn't know I was waiting for. I arrived at my in-laws' house exhausted, ready to survive another holiday, only to see her holding court in the living room. The walking, talking embodiment of men these days are weak. I sighed, kissed my wife hello, knowing what lecture was coming. 5 years of being the patient son-in-law had left me predictable. She watched me help my wife with her coat with visible disgust. "You're embarrassing yourself," she hissed. The room went quiet immediately, but I kept hanging the coat. I asked what she meant, only to receive that patronizing head shaking like I was a child. Then she said it loud enough for everyone. In my day, the man made all the decisions for the household, not this pathetic consulting nonsense. She actually sneered while my wife's face reddened. Actually sneered, like my respect for my wife personally offended her. When my wife tried defending our relationship, her mother waved her off. Her face twisted into that practiced superiority before she said the words that sealed her fate. Real men don't need permission. I almost laughed. 5 years of patience, 5 years of subtle jabs, 5 years of "you're too soft" comments. But attacking my marriage and calling me weak? I watched her turn back to her audience, already continuing her lecture. From my seat, I saw her gesturing dramatically about masculine authority. Then my wife squeezed my hand knowingly. Perfect. I was ready to play this game. So the next morning, I canceled her special ordered Thanksgiving centerpiece without asking anyone. The craft store called her directly about the cancellation. She demanded an explanation. I explained calmly. No more consulting, following her advice exactly, and now every household decision was mine alone. My wife played confused perfectly while her mother sputtered. I'd already briefed her on the plan the night before. The restaurant reservation she'd made months ago for her birthday, canceled and rebooked at a sports bar. 23 relatives expecting French cuisine got buffalo wings instead. She'd given me everything I needed with her speech. Multiple family members remembered her demanding I man up before dinner. I changed the family Christmas venue from her house to mine without telling her. High enough stakes to hurt even her ego. The shriek that came out of her mouth when I donated her mother's antique chair probably shattered windows 3 houses away. She mentioned I had no right. I just smiled and threw her own words back at her. Real men don't need permission. She tried everything. Her husband begged me to stop the madness. I said she wanted traditional gender roles. Her sister called asking why I'd changed the family reunion location without consulting anyone. Real men make all decisions. Her church friends showed up confused about why I'd canceled her women's Bible study room reservation. Not my call to question. I thanked the bewildered women, sent them away, and changed the grocery store the family had used for 20 years. One relative claimed I was taking things too far, and another offered mediation, but I just kept making unilateral decisions, watching her panic escalate like it was reality TV. By week 3, word had spread through the entire extended family. Other son-in-laws shared their own stories, said it was about time someone stood up to her. Groups of husbands would ask for updates like my revenge was their Super Bowl. Her husband kept trying negotiations through my wife, like they were brokering peace treaties. Christmas morning, 6 a.m., I announced we were leaving for my parents' house. There she was, sitting with wrapped presents, looking like she'd been crying all night. We made eye contact as I loaded the car, her eyes filled with tears. She actually stood up, probably thinking some emotional appeal might work. Then she said it. Please, just ask what people want sometimes. I watched her mouth form each word because I'd been waiting 3 weeks for this moment. So men shouldn't make all the decisions? I asked innocently.